yang kedua. Halo? Kak? Ngomong. Ya.
Well... Wow, I guess you kind of stealing my chance to do the recap. Although I apologize for the unintentional extended little give a bit of time there. I was given a call at an unfortunate time that I did not plan. But without further ado, I guess let's go with this. Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quicksilver, Aeon, Orion. You know what you can call me. And welcome to another nightly adventure. As we continue and watch, we play Danganronpa V3. I'm your host. I already gave you my name. Sorry, I'm a little caught off guard. Now I'm getting back into it. But as you can see, that's right. Let's continue with our last time on our nightly adventure. Well, Angie started a cult that she called the Student Council. And we were given the idea of another motive, the resurrection ritual, where we could get a transfer student of one of the 4 killed. Students could come back if we brought them back to life, which explains these little effigies you can see in the wax statues here. Kirumi, Kaede, Ryoma, and Rentaro. But our little ritual is not happening. Because, as Magus pointed out, Angie's dead. Yes, somebody murdered her. Which actually, despite your word choice, I mean, yeah, she was an annoying brat, but I mean, this is a Danganronpa game, so the dark-skinned character usually doesn't die. Back. But, yes, Angie has been killed, and half our class has gone off to investigate, possibly calling Angie's spirit to see if they can figure out who it is. But, with that note... Yes, so half the class is doing a seance. Well, we're going to be here investigating. So, since it's an investigation, we have no idea what we're going to search. We search them. We're going to use our little entropy and our observation skill. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Oh wait, what is this? Look, there's some gold and there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
So I want to hear you in the chat. What are your theories? Who is the killer? Who killed Angie? As I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Art Lab back door has been added to the truthful section of your monopad.
Well...
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. So we'll spin around and talk to Maki. If it lets me click on her.
Hey.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, click, click. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Koichi picked the lock to open it. Koichi pulled out some thin needles and, stuck them into the key of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There, open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been possible from the outside. The Monocup's secret key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. Let me see that key. Mononam took the key from Monopi and then lifted it to his mouth. Alright, Nom. Nom. Ah, he ate it.
Then...
So Koichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct, only Koichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from the inside of the room.
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who blocked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after blocking the doors. Art lab front door has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
In other words, this is what you call a locked room mystery, right? Locked.
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Koichi's lockpicking. He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, is it possible to do a lockpicked door like that? Like, can you actually with lockpicks, pick a lock and then lock it with the lockpick? I don't know. I've only played games with lockpicking, and those usually don't require relocking the door.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Koichi's lockpicking has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. Alright. Front door. Can we actually scan the front door? Or didn't we just do it? It's unlocked, but I think we are still things to investigate here. It's really weird we can do that. Okay. So I guess it's Angie's body we're looking at. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning
You got a
to.
minute?
Then let's hurry and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Aki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. Is she basically going to be able to do what Mikan did in the last game? She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Necronomicon, yes. The other motive that allowed them to resurrect the dead. Fortunately, the only person who was going to try it is dead. This book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. Still don't get how. This is a motive, but this was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey.
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone must participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. It's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be. Label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Makes you wonder, why did she make 4 of them? So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believe in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. Okay, we can scan these apparently. The 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Oh god, it's just like this store from the last game. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people, not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
why is this effigy hanging? Why is this effigy upside down? Hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? Why did she say this effigy? All of them are hanging upside down. I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? I don't know. Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? effigies hung upside down has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. The katana. Oh, katana. Stabbed in Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this and
You
why?
got a minute?
Let me see. Nudged me aside, and then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. And she just broke a number 1 rule. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't... You can't do shit. You want to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. She is not wrong.
Because
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protests and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana. There's gold, but there's a gold leaf on it. Alright, I already have a theory who's the killer. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist's lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stain on the tip. Well, that and, it was in... Oh, wait, no, never mind. The edge is too rusty, but it's sharp enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this for murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon? My lab doesn't contain swords or any weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. Of course, the only assassin who uses a sword is Sephiroth, and he's not even an assassin. He's a soldier, and he's a bastard. At least Angie is not a flower girl. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I remember having to carry a sword around when going somewhere. Weapons and sparring class, we used swords. There was a bit of a... At one point, we were allowed bamboo swords. I kept my... And we would walk through a school with them. I had my sword covered with a pillowcase that barely covered it. Like, there was a tip of the blade always out. Oh, fine memories. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Andrew was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Wait a minute.
You've seen this sword before, Suichi. Come on! Are you that dumb? The same situation has shown up. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Question for the chat. You guys remember where Suichi saw this same gold katana with the gold leaf coming off easily? Maki scolded me, then stood in front of the Kaede effigy. I'm gonna put the katana back where we found it. It's too hard to watch. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way,
And so, why was this weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? Hanging at the wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain that there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking
That's not even
about?
hiding the murder weapon. And what's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea. You really are a worthless ultimate detective. Where's Kirigiri when you need her?
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. Are you really that stupid, Suichi? You don't know where it is? The ultimate anthropologist's lab. Oh, thank God you aren't. Yes, let's do that. So, I know... So you need to make sure it came from that room. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room, despite the fact it's clearly a katana. There's no other clear spot for the katana. Second, it's too similar to the same katana you found in that lab. And third, you're an idiot. Gold leaf katana has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopod. I'm guessing if we look at these, they're not going to say anything different. 4 effigies are hung up with rope from the ceiling's exposed beam. These wax figures are definitely the same one Angie's made. But why are they hung up? Is this all part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. Then implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason? Who did it? The culprit, Angie? Magus, I don't even know where this is in the timeline. I don't even know if it belongs in the same timeline. Culprit Angie or someone else entirely? All I know is... There's a lot of shit here. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab at the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
Then, what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh,
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding too much. What is going on with these two wounds? Forehead injury has been added to the truth blood section of your monopod. Huh? What's wrong, Maki?
got a minute?
No. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body
Is
to the
this-
shoulder. What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Well, that's what I want to know. I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Not everything's related to the case, dude. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth build section near monopad.
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Damn, so you're just a... You really is a bad detective.
okay.
Well, that's true. And so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you wanna die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Neither did your line, dude. Your line just sounded like a terrible joke. Honest to God, a pool of blood. A pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. That's not coming from her torso, dude. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. It's also not her torso. Still not her torso, even if it's the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe even more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Wow, that was such an important clue. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There are several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Monkey, what's
So
wrong?
what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Who agrees with that? Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I
Who
could.
knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito. At least that guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. I don't know about Kaito being more useless than... Alright, let's talk to Miyu. Or Miyu. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Oh, the culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Suichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
wait!
Hey, wait. God damn it, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen.
Okay.
Okay. If you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
You're all dumber than fleas, but even you get how these weird these wax dolls are, right? I'm not even responding to that. They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another? You know they're for the ritual!
well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I
But you know he's shit out of it, me, you. You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Oh, okay, what the fuck. So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that. What? I just want to see if this doll was wearing panties. What? I'm not even gonna respond. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited to see that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Fucking
You like wax
virgin!
dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time. Now let's see if we can leave the room even. What more can we investigate here? Alright, talk to Gunta. Maybe Gunta will say something helpful.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
You.
Do you really think that everyone would go along with that rule?
But
But it's a to-us rule. Angie says he punished us if we not follow his rules. I feel bad for Polynesians and everyone who would be part of that mythology, because you have to feel bad. These people's god is being used in such a shitty way. The Super Council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
but
Gonta, you joined student council and you become an idiot. You already have terrible grammar. You're never going to be a gentleman at this rate. No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms. To set good example to others. Gonta, you know that's false. You student council members were literally checking the halls and making sure nobody went out. Come on. Did Gonta just literally drop 20 brain cells just to join the student council? Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her own room and gets brought here?
Gonta,
If
idiot.
so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Huh. That was not something I was expected. Well, apparently, our newcomer. Well, I hope you find this episode of the next show very entertaining. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council's rule. Okay, I guess Sumugi is the last person we can talk to, and I really don't know what else to investigate here. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko.
Actually.
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Oh.
Angie has been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only the student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in the student council members. You knew that, Soichi. That would be Gonto, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Tsumugi's account has been added to the truth boat section of your monopad. I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist's lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. She's literally doing your job better than you, dude. Okay, let's go out the back door. Okay, we can't go out the back door, apparently. I'm not reading this again. Reading this. This doesn't really seem worth to read out. So yeah, because I was trying to do the back door. One thing I noticed this game has issues with is half the time you press a button, it won't actually do anything the first time. So yeah, we apparently need to go back to Kiyo's lab. I need my Virgil, I'm sorry. I need a bloody drink. Sometimes I wish this was alcohol, but this ain't even alcohol. It's root beer. Is that a root beer? It's not a beer. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from the zip case. It's just the sheath. No shit! The katana that you knew was from Kyo's lab, and only other space it could have been in was Kyo's lab. Is gone from Kyo's lab like it. I'm sorry. This investigation comes across incredibly stupid. Like, am I the only one else who thinks the character is being very stupid in this scene?
Okay.
Oh, I have a new follower. Thank you for the follow, Gokichi. Oh, Huma? I really need to get better at pronouncing these names, though. Maki, the golden leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all. Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it. And despite how... I mean... I feel like they were smarter in the second trial, and even the first trial, they made up some good points. But this is just like, seriously, where the else did you expect this same katana to come from? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, this is an M-rated game. Why do you have to, 3 trials in, do you have to make the viewers feel like they're idiots?
That's true.
Fair enough, anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold Leaf Katana has been updated in the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Go teach. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now, then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
Anyways, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. You're really gonna have me... We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study? You said research. So, let's see. Peach took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly...
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle, passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on the top of the cage.
I see.
It says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god. Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at the corner of the room. The 4 participants, not included the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song asked, is the Caged Child, then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end. Wouldn't you say? No. Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. God damn it, Kyo's the murderer, isn't it? I'm sorry, it seems way too obvious that it's Kyo. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But
Is it even possible contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi? Huh?
well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better to join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Fuji spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Cage Child has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Would you like to leave? Yes. Okay, so he said the room. That's the center room.
Hello.
So, Kokichi, tell me you wish to participate in the seances. So, Kokichi tells me that you wish to participate in the seance as well. You are the most welcome to join.
Oh.
Is that what I'd like to say? However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Oh man, what a shame. Well, Key Boy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Why the fuck is that her metaphor? What situation has Tetsuko been in that's happened?
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock
No one
me.
apologized yet.
Oh man.
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude.
Why would I do that? Can you even do that? Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Suichi. How the hell has he done everything? What did I do? Everything. You couldn't get Kaede.
So
He was
then.
confirmed to be not the murderer. Now Suichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I have drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Well, that's an unexpected image I was not expecting. What the hell is wrong with Blaze? Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this is a magic circle. So this magic circle will be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. I'm sorry, Kyo. The line you need to say is, got it memorized? Everyone has already memorized it. After all, you wouldn't be you'll be unable to read in the dark. I mean, not if you could see in the dark.
Huh?
But we're not a faunus. None of us are faunuses, so you have to memorize the lyrics now. You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody, but Kyo, he's a shitty detective. Yamcha could be a better detective than Suichi. Raditz could be a better detective than Suichi. And I don't even know what a Raditz is. All I know is it sounds like a disappointment. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Kiki, your memory is extraordinary. Indeed, you are truly the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right
How
away.
exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie.
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because you're the spirit medium. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie. Yeah, Pikachu would be a better detective.
Yeah?
Nah.
That's right!
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please!
Please. Tenko.
By the way...
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is pretty natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. See, this is a moment I actually can prefer Tenko. But when she calls everyone degenerate male... Oh shit! I'm sorry guys, 1 minute. I actually have to open my door. Alright, I'm better. That's better now. The spilled root beer is now been cleaned up. And I may now have a carpet that smells like root beer. Somewhat. Not sure how bad that's if that's bad or not. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good. So we've decided on a spiritual medium. Let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. She's about to die, ain't she?
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
The stone marker we cannot see at all.
It's just a stone I got from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Makes me wonder, who's
Certainly.
Himiko's
It
actress?
is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility!
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage upon top of Tenko. I shall leave that to Suichi and Kokichi. Oh, so Himiko shares a voice actress with Chiaki. Wow, they do not sound similar at all. Please keep in mind, walk carefully so not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah,
Okay, you can count on me. It may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Are you a super duper D Saiyan?
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Oh, he's not a super duper D Saiyan, is he?
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Wimp. You've been doing all those push-ups.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
Nobody said it. They're gonna drop it on top of you.
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth.
Seriously, is he wearing a straitjacket?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
How much lifting is Himiko doing?
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
So if you're wondering what that's saying, that's a reference. A ton is about 200 pounds, I believe. So he's saying he's literally taking Kokichi's words seriously. Like, very literal.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
That's not true?
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
This just makes me wonder again, once again, how much investigation time do they have? Because, let's be honest, how long does all this take? This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you soon after the seance. She's about to die, isn't she? The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles.
Wow, I cannot get it to turn on auto. Whatever.
Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
He was just looking more and more suspicious.
Then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinct to fear the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began singing.
At last, at long last.
Gale led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Dunk.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl?
So we're all just gonna ignore the thunk.
At last, at long last.
Achievement unlocked. Reach out and touch Wraith. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? Why did you say something when you heard it?
Say.
Is the cage child Angie Yonanaga? You begin calling. Now if the medium answers...
Say.
Is the cage child Angie Nonaga? What's going on?
Say.
Is the cage child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Yumiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak yes. But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well.
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko!
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She followed orders well. But how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. Dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We carefully removed everything exactly in the order Kyo predicted.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
Oh. Tenko's dead.
Perhaps.
That's the reaction. I'm calling it now. Kyo's the murderer. Creepy motherfucker has to be the murderer. Somebody's missing. Nah. Yumiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Yumiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Yumiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up. And... Yep. Damn. Ding dong. Dong ding.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monfy's green puke was predicting this tragedy. And she puked again.
Ah!
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Double murder confirmed. Every single time. Every single time. You know, I gotta be honest. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko. I mean, I don't know if the Spare Girls counts. I've never played it. But let's be honest, I don't think anyone counts the Spare Girls. Tenko, seriously? Oh, what is this? How did this happen? Yeah, for like every little thing this game keeps this, it changes, it keeps a lot of things the same. Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Wait a minute.
Suichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? Well, obviously, one of you killed Tenko! I'm telling you, it's Kyo. I'm surprised, too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you shouldn't start the investigation right away?
Say...
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
You're on the threshold of
If so...
What happens in the event there are two murderers by two people? What if there are two black-ins? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that is a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost, Monodam? I thought you were running things like this to Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen.
right now.
I do not know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Watch, Monokuma's gonna come back just normal. Nope, still this bitch. It's all our fault Daddy has ended up like that. It's all your fault, Monoki. Daddy, please help. We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. Can you turn this into a good game? You don't understand that because you've never been in love before, Monodam. Have you? Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you make me blush. The fuck?
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away? And he's looking at them again.
So much,
Thank you so much.
adorable darling cubs!
I just want to acknowledge something. He licked himself there.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
I literally have nothing. I'm sorry, guys, one sec. sorry to leave you guys on this scene, and yes, Marcus, it is indeed disgusting, and I apologize for leaving you on this scene. Your host had his brother just came for a quick visit, and, well, I had, it was ill-timed.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! There's better not awaken anything in me.
Oh god, I do not want to know what Montefiore is. I agree with Montedom. Montedom has my reaction. No. Just no. 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 I'm not gonna. That many no's all in a row. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on a vacation. That is a lie. But I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave, whether you get permission or not. Wait. So then, who's this Baldy then? Yeah. Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. I don't even know. Now, that nuisance is out of the way. What were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve. First come, first serve.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then.
Okay, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
Go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth boat section of your monopad.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live. So as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. You just left us behind while you were saying he would never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Oh god, no, 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 no. No.
So long. Farewell.
Poor Monodam, his rebellion led nowhere. So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in
How
case.
exciting!
Ah, finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit.
God, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
We're all doomed. Listen, Shuichi, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright then, let's check the Monokuma file first. Damn! I'm a little bit taller than Tenko. The victim is Tenko Kayabashiya, the Ultimate Aikido Master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound on her neck. That's the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse? Kaito gives...
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaijo, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Okay, that sounded distinctly Bernadetta slam. A dull sound reverted through the room.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? Did she just punch him?
My bad.
My bad, Suichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a little bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
Sure, we haven't had... Sorry, my sister-in-law messaged me. Sure, we haven't had the time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk. That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Gonna be honest, I feel worse for Tenko's death than Angie's. Like, I feel nothing that Angie is dead. I have no sympathy. Whoever killed Angie... Okay, she's dead. Thank God. We don't have to hear any about her annoying crap, Atua, and her annoying. Yes, like... Angie's not a character I consider good. Like, if you're a fan of Angie, good for you. I'm sorry, for me, she was just a character that I hated, I didn't like, and honest to God, just got on my nerves. Like, literally, the only part I liked about her was being able to do that sing-songy voice I did for her. And even then, I could barely keep it off. Which I hope you guys found at least entertaining, but for the rest of it, like, Angie's not a character that I considered ever showing anything good. She was manipulative, she was crazy, she was basically had one character point that infected her. She was a satellite character with the only one aspect to her character being her god. Like, I've seen better focus of Angie in Tumblr RP. Like, I feel like that's been my catchphrase in this entire play through this game, but like, Angie is literally the one who I've seen this the most with. Like, other people can apparently make your character play your character better than you wrote them. Like, when characters are better only because you have fanon and canon divergence, you've really fucked something up. But, like, Tenko, I'll admit, she wasn't the best either. I mean, she was literally a worse Mahiru, and Mahiru was at least halfway decent character, but too stubborn and tough on guys. But, you know, she had her issues. And Tenko, at least when she was not going all, oh, degenerate, she was halfway a decent person. Like, her care for Kimiko at least humanized her a little, but honestly, I'm more sad for Tenko's death than Angie's. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. You are? Investigation resume.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
You'll have to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why? Show them, Kibo. Show them your new power. Is it a jetpack? Can he cry tears of soda or tea? New power?
His eyes light up!
Wait, how does he see?
I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Well,
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
well, good job, Mio. Make this ultimate robot actually somewhat useful.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
What does a diamond have to do with any of that? Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. I mean, that would have been also impressive. It's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kiba's flashlight function has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad. Himiko, you've been awfully quiet.
Hey!
Himiko, hey Himiko, be strong, Himiko. Alright, guys, 1 sec. Don't if you shake Himiko that much. Wow, he was shaking her? That didn't get. I thought he was just shouting for her. You shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even there.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. Mugi, I guess. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. And now this, I mean, there's no guarantee Tenko didn't kill her. I don't believe Tenko did it, honestly. I'm thinking it's Kyo who killed both of them. He's way too suspicious, the creepy motherfucker. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
I guess...
You're right, Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay, Ichi? Man, what a lame function. You should really? Are you just saying the same line you already just said? Okay, so he says nothing new. Mew. This investigation. Moving on is over and shut. And it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Kung-Fu's killer is obvious. One of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How would someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? I mean, as he's saying, Tenko. It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tento answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. I mean, Neo's perverted and being slightly assholey, but nothing she said is wrong. I mean, that seance went on for what, 5 minutes? Maybe a few minutes? Not enough time for someone to sneak in completely in the dark and kill her. It means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Kenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important clue to this case. Alright, Kyo, creepy-ass motherfucker.
That cannot be.
Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course I'm shocked about this as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned about that than the murder. I'm telling you, he's the killer. Oh, if we perform this cage the child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time,
This is stupid.
cut the crap. Just tell me what happened in the seance. Both you and Tsuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be the best to move past what happened, to know why the seance failed.
That's so.
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Tsuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then the four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Tsuichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but now that you mention it, I didn't remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Thunk. You didn't say anything then. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
Then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Tsuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. They removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But it wouldn't be But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem. Characters, idiots.
Yes.
There's another problem. And that is why ever did the seance fail, I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Monkey never was one to pull punches. Sound during the seance has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. Okay, we already have seen talking to Tenko. Dog statue. I really should do the scan thing. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the dog god. During the seance, this wooden statue was on the top of the cage. It took the four of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly...
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you even know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? Damn. What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, anyway. That's a joke?
Is this...
If this thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Though I'm not shocked. The dog statue has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. You know, let's actually take the time to investigate what we can... If my enter key would work. Oh yeah, I forgot Kibo's in the back.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on all of you. Useless as ever. Lit candle. Candles hung upon the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? White cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. And Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely cute. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it right around the middle of the sheet. But there's no hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath this cloth. White sheet has been added to the truth blood section of your model pad. Ruined magic circle, I guess. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was it this strong with the salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Why I performed many successful seances. Why I even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But...
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic Circle Kyo for you Kyo Drew has been added to the truth blood section of your model pad. Okay, let's talk to Kokichi. And oh wait, we've done that. I'm sorry. I thought it was a much more... Right, we talked to him. Crooked floorboard. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
I remember
It wasn't like
correctly.
this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose forward has been added to the truth blood section of your model pad. Hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but
Is
still.
this-
Hole? Looks like there's space under here, but hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something was dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there?
Wait a minute.
After we checked everything else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Hole in the corner of the corner has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside? Yes. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Yes, the little girl who's the same age as all of you apparently, was able to remove a cage the two of you couldn't move. Damn it, Suichi, you really are that weak-ass of a motherfucker. Maybe learn some blood magic. Maybe it'll be more useful then. Hey, look at this.
Is this...
Blood stain on top of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted? No, that is not a possibility. Iron cage has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. I think that's all that's left is this now. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it will work? Certainly. It's merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this. Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added to the truth bullet section of your model pad. And I guess Tenko's body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You're concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience.
That's
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments were added to the truth bullet section of your model pad.
Hey,
Maki, we're finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for a light?
that's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Move that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well-
It looked pretty stupid if we found no clues after pulling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's just see what we can scan. Cut cross piece. Oh look, part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and with the portion missing is about the same width too. What I can see,
That's
it
true.
wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? The other cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall with this portion missing. So what purpose does this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the cross piece supporting it has been cut. Whoever did all of this, then why? Cross piece under the floor has been added to the truth book section of your model pad. Dried blood. Okay, let's look at this bloody sickle. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
Blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
Did?
Well,
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it in your clothes too.
Well,
You can hide a sickle under your clothes? If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches,
that's right.
and since Tenko was engaged, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I wouldn't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor has been added to the truth bolt section of your model pad. Let's see. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Useless to investigate. There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Dried blood under the floor has been added to the truth bolt section of your model pad. This floorboard has added the truth bolt section of your model pad. Oh. Some of the wood has been corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room, right? It looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made unintentionally. But I can get into the next room though here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? The culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway. True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might be even possible to move around in there.
No.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. There's a light sitting right there. So use the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Then we can finish investigating here.
is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black end we need to vote for
You're
is
right.
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that. But if you plan investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. So, we're gonna... Would you like to leave? When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could have ever imagined unfolded. Oh, God. Oh, God!
It's a lie!
Oh, fucking A. I was about to say, did we get a triple murder? And one of our last best characters, me. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing? That face.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I was just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floor.
Huh?
Stepped through a floorboard?
So
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
You're gonna lose consciousness. Do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there are no cross pieces supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Ah, what bad luck. The cross piece was gone. Does that mean... Ding dong. Bing bong.
Huh?
Huh?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
How dare you say that? Fate Grand Order is a much better game than this.
The killing game just can't be beat!
It can.
Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds!
I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as in this picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools, too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I want to check out the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. Riichi left, with blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi has been added to the truth build section of your monopad. Well, give us one last truth bullet. Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Monkey nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? And I'm running towards the computer room. My bad. Not the way I wanted to go. We go down. It's loading for a second. Sorry, that took a little longer than I expected to do for a quick sec. Did I just get turned around? Oh yeah, no, that's... Hi, Miss Kurumi. Here. Store. We're almost there. And now we've reached the Shrine of Judgment.
dear.
It appears if we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Less friends means it's much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gunta. Yeah, Gunta do his best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to
Are
mean?
you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Oh wow, Monkey Roll does sure pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. We need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. How dare you! Kaede and Ryoma were not dipshits. And we don't
That being
think
said,
enough about Rentaro to know if he's a dipshit. I mean, Kirumi wasn't a dipshit. She was a prime minister. That's a whole lot worse than a dipshit. I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time, so I don't have to use mine.
Booyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
rest in peace.
Tua, please. No! No! None of that, Tsumugi. None of that. We're done with Atua. Please lend us your power. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua. Considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that now? Atuas and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trials this time is going to be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. This trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Oh, right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Suichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. He's still more interested in that than the case. I'm telling you, he's the murderer. We will find out he's the murderer, because he's more cared about its seance. Kaito?
damn.
This trial's gonna be rough, since I couldn't do any investigating. Kokichi. I respected Angie and Tenko so much since the moment we met.
Shut up!
Shut up, nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
Right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have figured me out already, so there's no point in keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in, excuse me. You?
Listen up!
Try using your brain so I don't have to. Okay, so she just does the same line. Though?
Please wait.
It's true, though. I do not know if it can be attributed to a god, per se, but I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe the voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees!
Shut up, why the fuck is a robot talking about God, anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so
That
dumb.
inner voice is probably just a radio or something. Like in taxis and stuff.
That is not
That was
funny.
it was unwise of me to confide in you all. Going to do his best to help. Gonta, that was such a short line. Kimiko's not said anything yet. Samugi. So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. Maki. Finishes off with something good.
Okay.
Two and ghosts don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. So we just need to find who's sus. It's definitely creepy ass motherfucker. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. And for our 4th time in here, die once again. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized I had some cheese still sitting out, so had to go take care of that quick. As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors step aboard, the door shuts. The elevator moves. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the lack. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the door parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright side of our future? Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed, you'll make Monodem sad. Ooh, as much as I love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to prevent the killing game. To try and prevent the killing game. And to literally get a cult where she could rule us all. Then Tenko Bashirira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Damn, almost this entire papers, this entire little banner of characters is red and dead. Only Himiko and Kaito are still alive. Oops, I just realized I didn't read the line there for a sec. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? This page has not one dead person on it. Two different people? About half. We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Would you like to save? Yes, we're going to save here and now. And I'll be honest, I'm going to call it here for the night. I know this is a little short on our usual time, but since it is the class trial and we won't be able to save at least for another hour of game time, I think I'll stop here for the night. Plus, what a better place to stop than the class trial itself. Yes, flights is the best place for us to stop. So, I know this has been an eventful episode, since we were, okay, I'll be honest, we were possibly guessing 2 deaths, although a second death was going to happen, although I'll admit, I wasn't expecting it to be Tenko. I honestly didn't expect Angie to die. I'm glad she's dead, but like I said, okay, maybe I shouldn't say glad, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not upset. I have no sympathy that she's murdered, because let's be honest, Tenko, while she had her weaknesses as a character, she at least was somewhat better. At least she had more than one focus than hates guys and does Aikido, while Angie literally just had her Atua. And with that note, so yeah, I have no sympathy for Angie's death. Tenko, I am indeed sad. Mostly because it seems to be giving Himiko a bad reaction. I mean, she's been silent, unspeaking, and uncommenting. And just after she just made up with Tenko. And honestly, I feel like, in a way, Tenko pretty much just saved Himiko's life there. Because I'm guessing if Himiko decided to be the spiritual medium, she would have died instead. But, yeah. As we note, we now have to figure out Tenko and Angie's murderer, and we will do that next episode for sure, because, well, like I said, this seems like a perfect stopping point for right now. And honestly, yeah, it's kind of where I want to stop right now because it's perfect. And again, class trial. I know we can technically open the model pad in random scenes, but I don't actually believe we can save during that. I'm tempted to try it out next episode, so we'll call it here for the night. And I know we had the uneventful is like I left it a little bit of the extended few minutes because the unfortunate call and the visit that happened in the middle of it. But well, without further ado, I'm your host, TK Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, Aeon, Orion, Diz. You know what you can call me? This is the night show for our nightly adventure. I hope this was an entertaining adventure for you. And next, and we'll continue on. And on that note, this is the night show signing off. Oh, no. Before I say that little part, I hope you enjoyed my show. Share, favorite, like, spread this around. If you know others who will be entertained by my show, I will happily send them my way. I'll happily entertain them all. But yeah, without further ado, I guess this is the night show. We'll be signing off now. So, till next time, I'll see you then. I just realized I hit the wrong button, so we'll be stopping right about now.